Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith, and in this video we're going to be unboxing Arkham Horror the card game, a product called Return to the Path to Carcosa. Really excited for this. Anytime one of these Return to boxes come out for the Arkham Horror LCG, it always gets me going because it allows me to take all the 6 packs from the cycle plus the expansion, merge it all into one storage solution, and on top of that storage solution it gives additional cards and ways to play that campaign, plus also dividers which are going to allow me to organize it even better. So without further ado, we'll flip it over, take a look at the back of this box, and then we'll check out the inside. Encore, encore! Get a ticket to the King in Yellow once more and experience the Path to Carcosa campaign with all new scenario cards designed to add new surprises and challenges. This premium box can also store your entire campaign along with divider cards, just like I mentioned, marked for each encounter set in the Path to Carcosa cycle. Finally, this expansion contains new player cards that increase the customization options of the game. The show must go on. The first thing you're going to find when you open up the box is a pamphlet for Return to the Path to Carcosa. It's going to talk about how to use the expansion. It's also going to state that each of these new scenario cards is included in one of the following encounter sets which modify and enhance the original scenarios. On top of that, there are going to be cards, new challenges, and new versions of old cards that are going to be replaced. So you're going to want to reference this whole front section to make sense of that. Moving into the middle portion of the pamphlet, there's a section right here that talks about some different icons changing over. So it says this expansion also includes 5 brand new encounter sets which are designed to replace 5 encounter sets used in the Path to Carcosa campaign, the original one. And then if we move down here, we also have some achievements in the achievement list section here, which is pretty cool. And that achievement list actually carries over all the way to the opposite side, and we have an optional variant here that you can play with. That's essentially it for the major portion of this pamphlet. On the very back, however, you've got a couple new weaknesses to mention and the expansion icon. That's about it with the credits, and you're gone through the pamphlet quite quickly. Next, you're going to notice a couple packs of cards in the box. We have this one right here. We have this one right here. And finally, we have the dividers at the bottom, as well as an insert here, which will likely be removed from the box once we start organizing the entire campaign through. So without further ado, let's go ahead through each of these packs. Now, honestly, as simplistic as this entry is in these return to type boxes, they're absolutely crucial for me because I remember when I was collecting the Lord of the Rings, the card game, which I still am collecting to this day, I had to go out third party and print out dividers on my own in order to organize my collection. Yes, it looks quite nice because you can customize them to your own will, but it was really kind of a pain to have to go out and create those dividers every single time something new came out. So these return to boxes are awesome for allowing you to basically have custom-made dividers which are specific to the exact things you need to break up your campaign. You can see the icons in the top right-hand corner, and you've got the text here for each of them. So you're easily able to organize this entire box into all the different subsections for your cards, which make things really easy when you're actually going to play the campaign, especially later on. So this is just going to be me going through all the different dividers. There's not too much change in terms of the artwork, but the one thing you'll notice is the watermark is matching the icon in the top right-hand corner as well. That's really the major change that's happening as you go through each of these dividers, and there's tons of them. And that's great because, like I said, the more organization in this game, the better. It just makes things easier. All right, now let's check out some of the cards. This is the first pack we're going to open up. I'll go through these hopefully slow enough that you can take in the artwork plus the text on the cards as well, but I'm certainly not going to explain each and every one of these, but it is cool to go through all of them. The artwork in this game is phenomenal, and I love just looking at it alone, but it is also interesting to take a look at that text down below to find out what these cards actually do, because that's even more important than the artwork. Wow, look at those rats not looking so good there. A maggot swarm on the rat. That's absolutely disgusting, but amazing at the same time. You got some wonderful new enemies coming in there. The sign of Hastur. That's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, these cards are so good with the artwork. It's fantastic. Maddening delusions. Voices. Like, the artwork is just insanity. Ha! Kind of ironic that I used the word insanity there, but I did. Hey, a .32 Colt. Eat lead. Logical reasoning. There's some nice cards being added in. Some glyphs. Ooh, stealth. Suggestion. Transmutation. Storm of Spirits. That's pretty cool looking. Lantern. Gravedigger's Shovel. That art is really nice too. Unspeakable Oath. That's it. So that is the first deck inside the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last one. This last deck of cards definitely has a couple things that could be potentially spoilerish, but I'm going to go through it very quickly so you can see at a high level what's in here without actually seeing the details. So don't worry, I won't be lingering too long. This is just a setup card here, specific, and again, we go right into the act cards. So again, I don't want to really, sit on any of them for too long, and there might be times where there's two cards stuck together like this. That will probably happen as these are brand new, but I don't want to hang around too long because I don't want to spoil anything major in the game. But I want to give you a rough idea as to what to expect. And some of these cards I can feel there's two cards stuck together every once in a while. So be aware of that. It's possible that I might miss one. I feel like I've already missed at least one already. So far I'm counting just one, but we'll see how it goes. I can usually tell when I got that double card stuck together. Here's one again of two. Well, at least it felt like it, but it wasn't. Knight's Hall. Return to Carcosa. The artwork again is phenomenal. Looks so good. Cannot wait to give this a shot. That's aggressive. And awesome at the same time. All right, so that is it. That is the pile, and that's really all the cards that come inside the box. And that's going to conclude the unboxing of Return to the Path to Carcosa. This was actually quite fun to take a look through the new cards added in thanks to returning to this campaign, and I really look forward to taking the campaign I already have, merging it into this box and organizing it. So hopefully this gives you a nice in-depth look without being spoilery in terms of the scenarios or the acts that we were going through. So you get a rough idea as to the cards you're going to find inside of this thing, as well as if you're interested in this fact that you can return back to the campaign that you've already picked up earlier. That's another bonus to this, as well as adding some extra cards into the mix as well. The dividers are a plus. So again, this also becomes a storage solution. It kind of ends up being a little bit of a jack of all trades or a nice end cap to a campaign. So that will do it for the unboxing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep on rolling solo.